Guys, this is Onyx Raven Tarot here to bring you March 2021 Water Signs General Reading. We're going to start out with pulling some oracle cards. So I have multiple decks that I'm going to be pulling from. They have all been pre-shuffled. And then we're going to go ahead and confirm with tarot. March 2021 Water Signs. So we got the World. This is a really new deck, so it's it needs to be broken in. Oh, we got Scorpio. That actually popped out when I was pre-shuffling. That wanted to come out. Forget who you are. The World card is the first card that you got, and it's card number 29. I don't know if 29 is any significance to you, but if you add the 9 and 2, it is 11, so 11 might be another number that's significant to you. I'm going to go ahead and read the meaning of this card for you from the book that this deck comes from. So it says, the man in this picture is looking out over a bay above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available. Your next card is Scorpio. And it's obvious that this is confirmation that it's totally meant for water signs, or it could be there's a Scorpio in your life, whether it be through business or a relationship. They may be helping you out on your next level, or you're an actual Scorpio. But the meaning of this card is resourcefulness, stubborn, brave, and redemption. So this is a reminder that, with your next step, the world, the journey, there's going to be some redemption because of your bravery and because of your resourcefulness and your stubbornness. You're going to go on to the next level and graduate where you came from. And you got the world, so this is really big. This is on a grand scale. And again, you got to remember, those little steps make a big difference, and they do matter. And it says for you to forget who you are. So it's like forgetting who you were in the past. Not saying that, you shouldn't stay humble or anything, but don't let yourself be limited to what other people believe you to be. Don't hold yourself back to that. The card says conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. So you're basically evolving into a totally brand new person. Some people may not like that at all, which is fine. Don't hold yourself back there. This next level that you're reaching for is because of who you were in the past. You're doing it for that person that you were in the past. You know that person deserves more. You know what you've endured as a person, and what you've had to go through, to get to this level that you're in right now. And it's just important to remember that even if people don't like what you've turned into, it doesn't mean that you're losing your roots and your ability to remain humble. It's that it's just time to graduate, and it's time to be the person that you've always desired to be. So it does require you to let go of, you know, a lot of ideas of what people think you to be. A lot of people will be like, oh, I could never wear that, or I could never do that because my family is going to think I'm crazy, you know, that kind of thing. Like, let that go. Don't, you know, let that stuff hold you back. You're just, you know, you're going to be held behind if you think that way, you know. And I'm just going to confirm with some tarot over the situation. Okay. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups, which is awesome. New day, new world, and the Ace of Wands. So this is really, really awesome because I see a lot of emotional, fiery, creative abilities here. Now we know that the wand stands for people that are artists, musicians, painters, writers, poets, things like that. And with the Ace of Cups being that it's a water sign, is it's really going to come from the soul. I'm going to read you the actual meaning from the book so that we get a wider view of what this means, but that's my own side note of what the two aces mean. It says, you are being offered a chalice of healing elixir that promises to soothe the soul, calm the spirit, and heal wounds. Healing often begins with forgiveness for yourself and for others. Even if the situation is challenging or chaotic, there is an opportunity to bridge the gap and restore the relationships that have been under stress. Moving forward from a place of love may feel awkward, but as you finish drinking the cup of grace, you will find a lesson and understanding. And the advice is saying, the advice is saying, you are being offered the gift of love. Don't be stubborn. Receive it and offer your own hand in friendship. Begin again. I also want to emphasize on the fact that you got the card from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck that is saying, forget who you are. And it says, conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. And then the Ace of Cups in this deck specifies healing. So you're definitely healing from some old wounds it's going to help you to evolve into this new person that you have always been destined to be, which brings me to the Ace of Wands. And you know, this is going to fuel your creative abilities and passion. Any blockages that you've been dealing with are basically going to fall away because you've chosen to heal and mend yourself. And I know that when I go through a healing process, it really has helped my creative abilities almost to like resurrect. As I've noticed when I'm dealing with a lot of things that are hurting me, it does weigh me down and it gets to the point where I can't even be creative. It just doesn't happen. And the advice for this card is telling you to just go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do. And that brings us to, again, your world card. So the world card, again, it told you that the world is your oyster, you know, and it's just time to go and get it. And, you know, don't take your art for granted at all. Know that it can do immense things. And the thing is, because you're healing in this process, that same healing that you went through for yourself in whatever areas and subjects of your life, when you create art from that realm, you're going to emit that same type of healing through your art. So literally someone can look at your art and receive that same healing. It's like that powerful. That's all I have for you guys today. I'm going to go ahead and leave my contact information in the description box below in case you guys want to get a personal reading. You'll be able to contact me. Thank you.